Tony, you got knocked down and then you got back up and then you scored a touchdown. So I'm sure that was a factor. You wanted to get back of any game. You wanted to get back in this one.
Yes, for sure. Yes, sir. This UCF game meant a lot to me. I circled it on my calendar. So, yeah, I wasn't going to let one play, get me down. I got all week to recover, get ready for next week.
So you got the wind knocked out of you? Is that what Coach Satterfield said?
Yeah, just a win.
He said you were pretty motivated to get back in the game? Like you verbally told him that you wanted to get back in?
Of course, yeah. It's just that Bearcat mentality, man. When stuff get hard, you can't lay down. I mean, 3 minutes, I can chill now, I can relax. 3 minutes, I ain't going to be able to get those 3 minutes back, so I want to be out there for my team.
Coach Satterfield said offense lacked a little bit of rhythm. Was that kind of bye week, a lot of guys nursing injuries, just not really practicing together the last 2 weeks?
I mean, you come off a bye week, it could be a little rusty. You got to get back in the groove, but I mean, we don't ever want to start slow, but, adversity, you go out there, you got to finish the game. It's a 4-quarter game.
You won the game, but only scored 19 points. What did you like from UCF's defense? What did you like? What didn't you like?
What did I? I mean, I just feel like it's never about them, it's about us. I figured we didn't go out and execute. We turned the ball over more than we usually do. So I don't want to say it's never about the opponent, it's always about us. So we just got to go out and execute next week and take care of the ball and be better.
Throughout the game, you guys were able to convert a lot of third downs. I think over 50% on third down conversions. You had that one drop, that first touchdown drive. You had 3 third down conversions. What was the mindset on third downs in this game, and how crippling is that? How boosting is that to an offense to be able to convert those conversions?
Just a whatever it takes mentality. 2 yards, 4 yards, it don't matter. We need to get it. Extend the drive, and Sorge talked to us going into the 4th quarter, told us we need to finish this game. No matter what it takes, we got to go out there and leave with this W.
What's it mean to show out in front of your family? I know you have a lot of people out there.
Yeah, it means a lot. My family's one of the reasons I'm here. They supported me throughout my whole life, so to be able to go out there and play in front of them and put on the show, it means everything to me. I just want to give them all the thanks for taking the drive, even though the hurricane and stuff. It means a lot to me to be able to see them.
You're starting to become like a focal point of this offense at receiver, even with such a deep room of pass catchers like X and Joe Royer. What's it kind of like to prove yourself? Be like, I know I came from FAU, might have been a little under the radar, but like I know I can produce.
I mean, just believing in myself. I wouldn't say under the radar, just to believe in myself. I mean, I walked on, just being able to prove myself to everybody, but that's been my mentality for my whole life. X is a great receiver. He pushes me every day to get better. I take tips from him. He takes tips from me, but I'm really thankful to be at UC and be able to keep getting developed.
What was the feeling and the emotion on the touchdown in the 4th quarter? Obviously, one that kind of put the game a little bit out of reach. What was the emotion like as you were kind of on the doorstep to win the game?
Just thankful, to help the team. Touchdown was what put the nail in the coffin, so be able to help the team and put it away was amazing. I just want to do anything I can to help this team win, and I love playing for the Bearcats.
UCF has been struggling to get to the quarterback, but it's also struggling in pass defense. Did you guys expect to have a big game offensively?
I mean, we always expect to have a big game offensively. That's the goal, but they sent more pressure than we was expecting. But, you have to make adjustments and be able to, adjust on the fly. So, yeah.
Jared, did you decide to call game on this? You had enough?
Yeah, I think it was a great effort we had as a defense. We did a really good job today playing complementary football with the offense.
Was there a little extra from you, just a little extra motivation for this game? It looked like you just on a little bit of a next level.
Yeah, I just knew that this is a very pivotal part in the season for us. I know that we talked about it before the game. Coach talked about it before the game, how at the middle of the season, good teams get better, and teams that don't take that step forward tend to fall apart. So it's very important for us to go out and ball with them.
Talk about it. KJ Jefferson was the assumed quarterback for UCF going into the game. And then EJ Colson, true freshman, is announced as a starter. And then he transfers to Ja'Cory Brown, who played the entire second half. How do you adjust to that as a defense?
It was really just playing our fundamentals. I mean, the quarterback that they have obviously kind of determines what they play on offense, but our checks and defense and stuff like that was very, very specific to us. We're just playing our game.
I'm sure you have a healthy respect for UCF and know what their rushing attacking do. What does it mean to slow them down, hold them to 13 points?
Yeah, that was great. They're usually a tempo team, so us stopping that tempo gave us time to make more adjustments and things like that. It just put us in a really good position to play the best defense that we could win the game.
Harvey gained a ton of yards last year and usually does. You hold him below 100, which is a big deal. I mean, how was that? How was it defending Harvey and keeping him under 100?
Could you ask that question again?
How was it stopping Harvey? Not stopping him, but keeping him below 100 yards, which he typically gets 100 yards. So
Yeah, like I said, we're just playing our defense, playing our fundamentals. That came along with it. It came along with it. It was our job to stop the run, and we did that.
Did going against Taj Brooks 2 weeks ago kind of help that? Just knowing how much you have to prepare for such a talented running
Absolutely,
back?
absolutely. I feel like going against Taj Brooks is a really important part of this season, especially when it came to rushing defense. Seeing how a running back like that could essentially slice us up, in which he did. We had to really, throughout the bye week and stuff like that, take the time to readjust our defense and put ourselves in the best position to play the run.
Do you feel like things are really clicking with the 3-3-5 and the transition for everyone in the defense?
Absolutely. I feel like our players are playing really good football right now. We'll only continue to get better.
Any questions?
Which Florida guy has the most family here?
Probably maybe Endo. It might be Endo.
Joe had about 40 tickets he had to get. Yeah.
What do you guys want to see from the fans next week? You got 5-1 Arizona State coming to town.
Yeah, absolutely. We need a really big atmosphere. We need to sell it out. Honestly, the more fan support we can get, the better. That's gonna put us in a really good position to perform the best we can.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys.